And with Richard Hill, first of all, congratulations. You've made history once again, getting into the second round. You must be absolutely delighted.
Oh, fantastic. I think it's like I keep saying, the football club seems to be every month we're taking another step in the right direction. To get to the second round, the FA Cup, it's been a tough day. I knew it was going to be tough. You have to remember that how seriously I've took this game. Going to Lincoln twice to watch them play. We've had them watched 3 times now before we've played them. So I've seen them twice. The scouts seen them once. So you can take no notice of league tables or anything like that. I just knew that how this game, the enormity of it and how tough it was going to be. We've actually gone over the top with them. I don't from this game. Yeah, we're in the next round, and that's all we can say.
It's also your 5th consecutive win, and it's still keeping up this unbeaten run here at the Silver Lake this season. What do you think the reason is for it being so difficult for teams to come here?
We've got a good bunch of lads. We've got a good bunch of lads who never say die. We had a tricky little spell, and we had them 3 horrible games. And we keep going on about them. Wrexham, Bristol Rovers, and Barnet. Fortunately, we beat Halifax at that time, but I think the lads discovered a little bit about themselves, that they could actually compete in this league as opposed to just being a mid-table team. And we've been hard to beat here ever since I've been at the club. I don't know what the stats were before that. I don't want to put the stats down on Barry's brain, but. It's difficult here. It's not a nice place to come. You have to remember as well, even travelling here takes time on the south coast. We're a couple of hours away from just the Midlands, really, aren't we? So it's a tough place to come, and it's important that we make it a tough place. And any team that wants to be successful, their home record has to be good. But you've seen and the bunch of lads we've put together, and it all starts with recruitment at the start of the season, getting the right characters. They've pulled one back today, and we're on the back foot for long spells of the second half. But the lads are not sulked; they've dug in, and I just knew we'd get another chance. Whether we scored the other chance or not, I just had a feeling we'd get a second chance. So I told Chris Todd to take his kids off and be ready to go on the pitch. Unfortunately, we managed to score it.
Like you say, Lincoln did have a go and they got a goal back. It was obviously a tough game as well, being in the same league and the pitch being with all the rain and everything. So do you expect that, and was it slightly disappointing when you started off very well?
It's a typical FA Cup tie today, but straight away you look and say, Lincoln have set about to send off. Credit to them, give them a bit of credit for that. But like I always say, you can only get knocked out of the FA Cup once. Any cup competition, you only get knocked out of it once, so you might as well have a go. Come on, have a look at our performance first half. We could have been 3 or 4-0 up at half time. The game could have been out of sight.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple of blocks there that they've managed to get. There's been, the lads kicked one off the line where, it's actually good defending in the end, but what he was doing on the line, I don't actually know. But it's all right saying that they set about second half, first half, we were pretty decent. If we'd have come in 3-0 at half time, you wouldn't have been disappointed.
And it was once again that your team never seems to give up, with Ben Streven scoring in the last few minutes. It must be absolutely brilliant as a manager to see your team do that.
It's like I say, it goes back to recruitment. And you want players that are not going to sulk and have that never say die attitude, that are going to keep going for 90 minutes. And it's not just this week, we've seen it. We've seen it week after week after week, that we keep going and we keep going. And it's a very good trait to have in a team.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Richard, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.